J-Lock.
The Clippers can do whatever the hell they want, but I'm not going. I'm not going to trust them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Is it
I
time
bet you.
to is it time to respect the Utah Jazz? The Jazz are the only team without double-digit losses. They are 27-7. Do you believe that they are contenders? Are we finally gonna respect them as a team? Not saying that we weren't, but
I wasn't.
we don't respect them enough. We don't respect them as a contender. We don't respect them as a playoff team. And Jalen just said it. I wasn't. So I want to know, are they finally a contender to you, or are they still not? And who can't they beat? Perry.
What are they contending for?
First spot.
Okay. Do I think they're a number one seed? Sure. Do I think they're competing for a championship?
Hell no.
Thank
To the
you.
no.
Keep going.
No.
Yep. With your chest, big dog. I just don't see how in the past, maybe like 20, 25 years, there have been maybe 3 point guards. Sorry, in the past 30 years, there have been 3 point guards to have won finals MVP. Now, of those 3 point guards, only one of them were below 6'2". Now, do I think Donovan Mitchell can be what is essentially 0.3%? Is it 3%? 3%? Do I think he can be 3% of the top 1%ers? And the answer is no. Now, the finals, the playoffs, it comes to dumping the ball into your best player's hands and asking them to bring you to the promised land. Donovan Mitchell, do I think he can take over a game against a fully loaded and equipped Lakers squad? No. Do I think he can do that on a fully loaded Nugget squad? No, I don't think he can single-handedly take over those games. Single-handedly? No. He's lost to them. Do I think he can beat the Clippers the way the Clippers are playing? No. And if they go to the finals, do I think he is that one player who can offset? And I'm not talking Takeoff or Quavo. Kyrie, KD, and James Harden? My answer is no. I don't think he can win at that highest level. Like, I think Shaq was right. It's unfortunate. I think he can take another step in his game, but I don't see him being a finals MVP. And it begs the question, who on the Jazz team would be a finals MVP? It's not rhetorical, so anybody can answer. Thank you.
Jalen, you said that you're not respecting this team as a playoff team. You're not respecting them at all. What is your view? Are they not a legit?
J-Lo's never loved in his life then. That is hatred.
This man literally, I asked, is it time to start respecting them as a team? I'm not saying that we're not, and the man said, I'm not.
No, I don't think I would never. I would never trust a team where their best player is 6 feet. Their second best player is a role player, and that's Rudy Gobert. I'm not trusting you. I'm not trusting the Utah Jazz. Do I think they're having a great regular season? Absolutely. Are they overachieving? Absolutely. Is this who the Utah Jazz really are? I really don't think so. I think this is an anomaly of a 35, 34 game stretch. Um, but like at the end of the day, like Perry said, if I put them against the Lakers and Rudy Gobert has to guard Anthony Davis at the on the perimeter for 5, 6, 7 games, Utah's losing that series hands down. I think the Nuggets series would be a toss up, but eventually, if I'm a betting man, I'm picking the Nuggets. But I think it would be a toss up like it was last year. But hell no, don't nobody take the Utah Jazz seriously. I don't even think the Utah Jazz take themselves seriously. They're playing great basketball. Their ball movement is crazy, and it's a beautiful thing to watch at times. But at the same time, like nobody cares about what you do in the regular season, bro. Like, come playoff time, nobody trusts you.
J-Lo, Bina, and Mukhtar, I need you guys to just visualize something really quick. I'm so sorry. The game, there's 2 minutes left. It's game 7 of the finals. Coach is looking down his bench and says, "What are we going to do?" And the team says, "Give the ball to Donovan." How assured were you in what I just said?
Not at all. But if you would have said Jordan Clarkson, I would have been 100% on the boat. I'm just playing.
No, my chest.
Should have given it to Rudy though.
Come on, let's respect ourselves.
Yo, can you remove him from this?
Yo, Mukhtar, do you respect the Utah Jazz? Is it time to respect the Utah Jazz?
Actually, I do respect the Utah Jazz. They're winning in the regular season. Good for them. Their team kind of reminds me of the 2014 Spurs, but the reason why they're not the 2014 Spurs is the Spurs had Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Pop, that championship experience. This team,
Kawhi,
and that was role player. Kawhi wasn't really a difference maker until the finals.
still,
But man, this Jazz team, they're pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, their numbers are impressive, but I think they're really benefiting from this COVID-19 season, kind of. They have 6 guys who average 10 points, more than 10 points per game, which is pretty impressive to me. They have Donovan who averages 24, Mike Conley gives you 16, Gobert gives you 14, Joe Ingles gives you 11, Bogdanovich 15, and Clarkson 18. Does that translate to the playoffs? I don't think so. I don't think Donovan Mitchell can. I've seen Donovan Mitchell elevate his game in the playoffs. Let me not disrespect him because he dropped 50 points back to back with the Nuggets like it was nothing. But
and then went home.
What? 100,000%, bro. But
That's the equivalent of what I do in 2K.
Oh my God, this guy. But do I compare it? Do I think that they're a championship team? No. Do I think they can beat the Lakers? No. Can they beat the Nuggets? Possibly. Can they beat the Clippers? Possibly. But when it comes to the cream of the crop, they can't beat them. They won't sniff a game against the Lakers. Maybe they will because the Lakers will be nice and be like, hey, take one. And if they make the final, they will sniff a game against the Nets. The Nets will just absolutely obliterate them, make Gobert unplayable. So, yeah, I would not.
LeBron ain't saying, "Oh yeah, here, take one."
Oh, he did it last year. He gave everybody one game in the West. He's like, yo, Daniel here, Russ here. They give everybody a game.
Time out. Why you say Russ and not James Harden? See,
Oh, hold on. James Harden. There you go. Oh yeah, Jamal Murray. You want to win? There you go.
You know,
that's what he did.
Well, yo, he just made Russ the face of the team, so you should be happy. Yo, the one thing I do want to say before we move on is, if memory serves me correctly, and I'm not wrong, and if you guys know, I think the Utah Jazz have been the most healthy team all season, or one of. They haven't really had, I would have said the Raptors, besides Kyle Lowry, but now like the Raptors have canceled games. Utah hasn't really had any canceled games on their part because of them.
Yeah. And it's going to be really deceiving over the next few weeks because they have the easiest schedule from now until the end of the season. So they can go crazy if they want to, but you're not showing me anything.
There's also nothing to do in Utah. Like, I've never heard someone say, hey, let's go up to Utah. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like a team of like black boy joy. Like, I don't know. If I'm black in Utah, you remember the point I brought up in me playing in Minnesota? If I was a franchise player, tell me it's not proven in Utah right now. There's no choice but to hoop.
Anyways, Bobs.
That's facts.